Good morning and welcome to this week's Wednesday with Worvis. We're here at Altus High School with the Blu HMX, which is a auditioned group here at Altus High School. We have Mr. Young, Mr. Nick Young. He's our choir director. And Mr. Young, tell us kind of your thought process of why you started Blu HMX, how you came up with maybe the name.
So my first year here I taught show choir, and I learned very quickly that I wasn't very good at that. And I saw that, at least within the program at that time, the passion for it wasn't as strong as it was when Patty Ray was here, my predecessor. Okay. And I thought pentatonics is really big at the time, and a lot of the kids had enthusiasm for doing that style of a cappella music.
What was it called?
Pentatonics was popular at the time. You'll notice that's very similar to the name we chose, yeah. So I auditioned the group. We were just called a cappella group at first, but we voted on a name. And because pentatonics with a cool X at the end was cool, we decided to call the group Blu HMX, because blue, go Bulldogs. And and it's been going strong ever since. We mostly perform a cappella. Sometimes we perform with other instruments, like today Alex is going to play the clarinet and Jenny's going to play the French horn with us. Sometimes we play guitar, but for the most part we do our music all with our mouths.
And your hands, I've seen some hands.
Yes, we do. We have some songs that do that as well.
All right. Is there a set number of students that get to make it, or do you audition and decide from there? And
so we audition at the end of the year.
Do that, okay?
Yeah.
And I can say that audition every year.
Yeah. We audition at the end of the year. The biggest the groups that have been was 20. The smallest was 14. It was during the quarantine year where kids were kind of coming in, and I don't have to explain it to you. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. And the size of the group depends on auditions. If I feel like more people would be important for building that family that year, then we'll have more people in. If I feel like a tighter, smaller group would be better, we just kind of feel it out. There's not really a standard number. Some of the times I want the kids to at least have one buddy that they're singing with on their part. Right. Sometimes they're singing completely by themselves on a part. They're singing small ensemble music is hard for people sometimes. So I want to get kids in here that, one, have a good attitude, two, have the ability to just do it, and three, will show up when I need them to. The group travels all over the state. We perform for the Thunder. We've sang for the governor in the past. We perform all over town, and it does mean that you have to sacrifice a bit on your schedule. So
yeah. I was going to say that it's an all year long commitment, and they go everywhere. And I love it that the community gets to see them. Anytime you get called, you'd love to get the kids out there and let them do what they love to do and show off. It's fantastic.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonely nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Tell us maybe what is a tradition of Blu HMX from the very past, and maybe some new things that you've come up with.
Yeah. So
there's a couple of songs that are tradition.
Yes.
Choir.
There is. There's one that's actually a show choir thing that I did my first year, which was the one that you were talking about with the body percussion. It's called Night Winter Hymnal. And I did that with show choir, and I've done it every single year with this group. We always do that on the Christmas concert. Ken Cox, far before me, did Still, Still, Still every year, and I like to end this program with Still, 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 because Ken did that program in the cafeteria when he did dinner theater. So I thought it would make sense to end our cafeteria concert with Still.
Yeah.
But the big thing is the medley. I started it with my second Blue Harmonics. Every senior in this group got to pick a song, pending my approval. And they get to sing the solo on it. We stitch it together in this 18-minute long monster where it's got all these key changes and the melodies go back and forth between the kids. And that was a kind of a gift, a farewell gift to our seniors that we've done every year. And they all pick different songs every year, and we always got to stitch it together. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight. Show me that you love me too.
When's your last performance? So we have the long choir with all the choir.
Our last big performance is on Monday at 7 o'clock in the auditorium. All the choirs are performing. Blue Harmonics will be doing some songs that they didn't do tonight. We're going to be doing All Star by Smash Mouth. That we're looking forward to, but they haven't gotten that yet. They're going to learn it at the end of this week and perform it on Monday.
Wow.
It's normal for us to do a quick turnaround. But Monday at 7 o'clock in the auditorium.
Okay. And for those of you that don't know, we're sad, but Mr. Young is moving on to Seattle.
Yeah.
So kind of tell us, I'm excited for you, sad for us, but what a great opportunity for you. So tell us where you're going and what you're going to be doing.
I'm going to be the head director at Olympic High School next year in Bremerton, Washington. It's a Navy town, so it's still going to have that kind of military feel. It'll be about an hour outside of Seattle, and my wife and I are going to be moving up there and enjoying summers that aren't 120 degrees.
That's right. If it don't work out, come on back. We'll take you back. if you haven't had an opportunity to hear Blue Harmonics, come out Monday night and hear them and hear all of our choir students. They do a great job. And as always, may God continue to bless Altus Public Schools.